Now, officials in Belgium are tracking a third man seen in security footage with the two brothers amid growing evidence of a link between the attackers in Brussels and Paris. Najim Laachraoui is part of the same cell that carried out the Paris attacks and is the group's suspected bombmaker. And with the manhunt on in Europe, US President Barack Obama has vowed to aggressively go after the Islamic State militant group. Jong-hong reports.
U.S. President Barack Obama says destroying ISIS is Washington's top priority. He vowed to root out the militant group in the wake of the horrific events that unfolded in the Belgian capital this week.
The United States will continue to offer any assistance that we can to help investigate these attacks and bring attackers to justice. We will also continue to go after ISIL aggressively until it is removed from Syria and removed from Iraq and is finally destroyed.
Obama was speaking on Wednesday after a meeting with his Argentine counterpart in Buenos Aires. Describing the attacks as senseless, vicious violence, he urged the world to combine their efforts against terrorism.
The world has to be united against terrorism, and we can and we will defeat those who threaten the safety and security not only of our own people, but of people all around the world.
The remarks were President Obama's first extended reaction to the attacks in Brussels that killed at least 34 people. As the investigation continues, European security officials were quoted by the Associated Press as saying that ISIS has trained at least 400 jihadis and already sent them to Europe. The fighters have been instructed to strike when they determine the best time, place, and method. So far, the Brussels probe has found that the two suicide bombers who died in the blasts were brothers. They were known to have had connections to Saleh Abdeslam, who helped carry out the Paris attacks last November and who was captured last week by Belgian authorities. Officials say the Brussels airport will be closed until at least Saturday. They say it will have to remain shut while investigators continue their forensic investigation. Travelers planning to go to Brussels are advised to check with their airlines for further instructions. Jong-hong, Arirang News.